What if Gogeta and Vegito were to fuse? Now, first of all, the only way this would be possible is if they were to do this in Dragon Ball Heroes. Because that's the only way I see them being able to interact with another Goku Vegeta. But as for how strong this fusion would be, I'm simply just going to refer to it as if it were just regular Gogeta and Vegito, instead of the Dragon Ball Heroes equivalents. So, whether you like Gogeta or Vegito, we can at least agree that they are remotely relevant in strength to each other. And even if one is ahead of the other, it's not by a significant margin to where they could easily beat the other. So for a low ball, it would be Gogeta times Vegito times whatever transformation they're in their fusion. And for the actual name of the fusion, I believe it would be Gogito. And although Gogeta and Vegito are theoretically the same people, since they're both just Goku and Vegeta, their arsenals are so drastically different that this fusion would have the combined arsenal of both of these characters, while simultaneously not having too much overlap. First of all, he would gain access to Vegito's energy blades, or Gogeta's Soul Punisher, or Stardust Breaker, whichever you want to call it, that can destroy evil on contact. In the Broly movie, Gogeta said that it wasn't just Goku and Vegeta's power added together, it was their power significantly amplified. So how I interpret that is being Goku times Vegeta, and then times around like 100. That's a pretty significant number if you ask me. So in this case, it would be Gogeta times Vegito, and then times 100 as a low ball. And whatever that number or power were to calculate to, that's how strong Gogeto's fusion would be in its base form. That's not even factoring in any of the transformations, or the techniques like Ultra Instinct or the Kaioken. And as we've seen with practically every fusion in Dragon Ball, the fusion tends to have a fusion technique that is a combination of two individual techniques from the two participants. So I personally think a cool one would be infusing Vegito's energy blades with the effects of the Soul Punisher. Basically meaning Gogeta would have a blade that purges evil on contact. Which, if you ask me, that would be pretty badass.